something about Bytes, our vision. Right. Through integration of hardware and software systems from global technology leaders, delivery and operationally managed at the highest quality, consistency, sustainability, profitability, and so forth. Okay, guys. Basically, Bytes does everything. So we do quite a bit of work for the universities, and from Microsoft infrastructure, from the network infrastructure, we actually do a whole lot. So we'll chat a little bit about that. But just to mention as a group, that you guys know, we're part of the Ultron group, and you can have an idea there that we are not a small company, we are a very big company, and these are our results that was published recently. That just gives you an idea. We are going to be around to stay. I don't know if some of you guys recognize, we do lots of services, Microsoft licensing and Microsoft services for these institutions. They are currently, or Bytes is currently registered as the partner of record for these guys. Hopefully, some of you guys are in the room. Okay, I'm going to ask Kunay to come and have a quick chat. So, while Kunay is coming up, we deployed the University of Mpumalanga recently, which we built from the network up, as well as the Salt Lake University. All right. Now, very standard stuff that we deployed, but we did it with a difference. So I'm going to give to Kunay, and then he'll take it from here.
Okay, so for the universities, we built a Hyper-V cluster solution with a wide range of Microsoft products. That included SCORM, SCCM, all the major products that was needed. So what actually stood out in those implementations was the successful implementation of situation, you create a user through Active Directory, create the mailbox. So there's a lot of steps creating a user, assigning them to groups. The maintenance is the tedious task. The firm facilitates completely that solution. So take a look at the firm creation for a user.
Run that slide off the memory stick. Is it working on that?
The previous one.
It's a little embedded video. Sometimes if you copy a presentation from one system to another, the video clip doesn't run.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so the user creation is done through some essentially create how you structure a new Active Directory where you want to deploy your fund. We created one presentation and there's no objects there. The next one, you'll go to the fund portal. From here, you can manage groups, security groups, distribution, and include user graph. So, this is all standard information required for a user, username, surname, department, states, and everything is customizable as well. So if you need more information, you can embed, you can custom the fields, and you can build the forms as you please. The user creating these forms doesn't need access into the environment. The firm, you give access to the client in the firm, and the firm management agent has actually got the credentials into Exchange, into Link, into ID to create that type of user. You've got employee types, staff, students that will assign you to certain security groups, all shares. Your whole environment gets run through security groups, and this will auto-provision it for you. You can look up managers, assistants that will do an ID lookup where you can select users. Okay, for more information, again, you can add or remove them from the forms. So, a review of the information. Now this will kick off workflows that will actually then start provisioning the user, creating the mailboxes, and assigning them to the security groups. Okay, that goes into time, the scheduled time that you run on an hourly basis. Again, you can change the times. So if we take a look in Active Directory again, we've got the user created. Then the user that's entering this information doesn't have to have any domain rights except as a normal user. If you take a look at this membership, you'll see it's assigned to the correct security group. With that, they'll get the file permissions and access. Take a look on the Exchange side. Mailbox was created now for the user. Again, you can make it Office 365 account or local accounts. This was created as a local account. The mailbox is ready and the user is ready to log on. We can take a look at the link. Start the business. You can see the new user is there. It's also assigned to the pool and it's got a dollar plus. So that's the whole user creation is done, and that was from a single form. Okay. Then another issue that companies and universities have is the password management. Students go from leave, when they come back, they forget their passwords. So with the firm, you've got two ways of resetting the passwords. The users can do it themselves. The web-based, where you register and then essentially wherever you are, publish it on the internet, you can reset your own password wherever, whenever. The second is a client that gets loaded, installed on the machines if they are on the domain. And that then enables them to reset the machines while they're on campus. So for this, let's put it on the table again. Okay, so the first thing a user must register. So we'll log on normally. The first time he logs on, we'll get some agent and then puts in his username, password, and then you can customize it in how many questions he needs to answer, text name, mother's name, whatever. And that then gets entered into the program that gets logged into FIM for later recovery. So now the user is registered, comes back from holiday, he forgets his password. It's got now a new option to log on. So then just asks him the questions that he needs to provide the answers, asking for a new password, gives the new password. That will unlock his account or just resets the password. Use now the new password, log on. There was no involvement from IT support for the amount of users. Okay, thanks for your time.
Thanks for that. So guys, this video clips, both of these video clips, we recorded last night from UMP's live environment. This is what actually exists. So the value add to this whole thing is normal Microsoft products where we use our own way with automation tools to automate everything. So you saw it physically on a manual way. It took 2 minutes to create a user in FIM, where it activates everything else automatically, creates the mailbox. Now, might not sound very impressive, but if you've got to do a student enrollment of 20 or 30,000 students, when the year turns around to the next year, you can imagine, and that process is also automated. We give the faculty an Excel spreadsheet that they populate for us with all the students, and we use that with an automation tool, and it automatically provisions in firm just by giving us a list, and that does everything. What's also there already, it incorporates with the Oracle database where the students' registrations work on. So even non-active directly integrated databases and stuff, this automation tool handles and it creates. So it relieves a big amount of overhead on the IT department to be able to register and get the students done. This system has been running for more than 2 years, which we implemented at the University of Mpumalanga and Salt Waikash University. So it's there, it's working, and it's proven itself over the last year. So we're going to be on the outside where Bytes is tailored just before we go out. If there are any questions that you guys want to ask us or more information, please feel free to come and chat to us. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.